Dungeons & Dragons is filled with monsters and mythical creatures that we never thought imaginable.
Basilisks.
Griffins.
Krakens and Pegasusi.
Pegasuses.
Pegasusize.
Pegidippides, just to name a few.
But have you ever wondered what they really taste like?
We were curious. And so was Mythical Meats.
Mythical Meats kindly sent us a care package of exotic beef jerkies ranging anywhere from chimera to dragon.
So we're gonna rip a bunch of these open.
And rank D&D monsters.
And maybe some humanoids, which is a little concerning.
Based on how they taste.
Oh, all right. So we got some interesting flavors here. We've got Basilisk, Griffin, Unicorn, Phoenix, Loch Ness, Chimera, Kraken, Dragon, Pegasus, Chupacabra. I'm excited about that one.
What kind of meat would you expect a chupacabra to be, though?
Well, it's chupacabra meat.
Goat.
It is probably similar to goat. They have a lot of goat in their diet. All right, let's roll for meat. 3. I'm trying unicorn today. This is unicorn.
Unicorn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unicorn.
Unicorn time.
It's a lot like pepperoni, which I wasn't expecting.
You can really taste the horn. There is a little kick at the end, which is really nice.
It's got like spices in it. It's like a little smoky. It's definitely pepperoni-like, which I think is strange because the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. So I figured it'd be closer to like more of a mild flavor.
What is the meat though?
Unicorn.
Oh, it does have a little bit of that pepperoni taste to it.
Yeah.
Like
right?
it's not that spiciness to it. That's really interesting. What are the like ingredients in it?
This is probably the most basic one they have, is smoked beef.
Okay. All right. So it just has that smoky, spicy, like end of it is that spiciness of like pepperoni almost.
I would say that this gets a solid, for me, this is like A+. I love pepperoni, so I would eat unicorn all day.
I'm not gonna give it the A+, but I did enjoy it a lot. I think I'm gonna give it a B.
I think B+. It's definitely the most basic, which I think is honestly the best place to start, but not bad. Palate cleanser. All right, with unicorn out of the way, let's roll for meat. Four. It's time for Phoenix.
Let's get into the Phoenix.
It smells way different than the first one.
Phoenix is the one I've been worried about, given its fiery nature. I'm not too well with spices, so I'm really worried that this might be hot.
That tastes way different than the first one. It's almost a little more dry, but weirdly in a good way. I might like that one more.
Not spicy, very tasty. It is reminiscent of, oh, just kidding. It hit the back of my throat. That's when it was like, okay, here's a little bit. It is very reminiscent of the unicorn. A little more normal. Like your typical beef jerky stick.
That's a really interesting flavor. I can see what you mean by being like close to like an original jerky, but it feels like there's something slightly different. Like it's almost, I don't want to say turkey. Like it's reminiscent of like a turkey, like a ground turkey or something, but I feel like that's got to be the difference here. It is that difference between poultry meat and non-poultry meat.
It is indeed sweet pepper turkey. Definitely more smoky.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's anything too out there as far as like flavor profile goes, but I actually think I like it more. I'm gonna go A. Flat out A.
I would say I'm gonna give this I'd give this one up like a B.
There's something with the aftertaste that is so much different than the unicorn that gives it that extra boost. I'm going A with that one for sure. That's an A. Now, roll for meat. 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chimera. Ooh, I'm excited for this one.
So what do we know about chimeras? Chimeras, they're the kind of like amalgamation of different creatures. Like they've got the head of a lion, the tail of a snake.
Oh, I thought it was scorpions.
Yeah, no,
scorpion tail or is it
I think you're
snake
right.
tail?
I think it is.
Isn't it a snake head, scorpion tail?
No, wait, isn't there a goat involved too?
There's
I
a
think the legs
goat.
are goat.
Oh, it's 3-headed. So it's a lion head, a dragon head, and a goat head.
oh god.
It has dragon wings, and it looks like lion front paws and goat back paws.
It smells almost exactly like the last one. Right off the bat, it's more sweet, and then when you like at the aftertaste of it, you get more of the not smoky, more spicy. I'm getting more of the spiciness from it now. They definitely put more of the spice stuff into it. I don't know exactly what they put into that. That's really good too.
Ooh, the kick is right off the bat. Oh, hits you in the back of the throat.
Definitely spicier. The more I have it, it's definitely spicier.
That one is venison, fire, and beef.
The fire, okay.
I feel the sweetness. I feel that like hint of a kick from the spiciness.
I really like it. Maybe. I wouldn't say it's my favorite just because it does have that kick and I'm a baby when it comes to hot things. So I think we're gonna go B. I haven't had one that I disliked yet, which is awesome. I haven't finished this though.
I'm kind of with Ryan where this is, I don't like this as much as the others, but it is obviously still tasty. I mean, it's a beef stick. It's or like a jerky stick, sorry. This is my C tier. I wouldn't seek out the flavor on its own, but if someone's handed it to me, I would not turn it down ever.
So eat more of it, spice comes on more, makes it that much better. I like this one. This is an A+. God, they make good stuff.
All right, we're moving over to a D20 so that we can add in a few of the other flavors that are in the humanoid pack. So our remaining flavors: Gremlin, Mermaid, Leprechaun, Elf, Werewolf, Yeti, Basilisk, Griffin, Centaur, Bigfoot, Loch Ness, Kraken, Dragon, Pegasus, Chupacabra, Troll, Minotaur. 17. So on 18, 19, or 20, we get to choose. Dice. All right. Roll for meat. 17.
Hey,
Minotaur.
I'm really excited for this one. This sounds so good.
This has an incredible smell. There is spice.
This might be the one that I'm dreading the most.
Tell me that's a habanero, I see.
Jalapeno pork. Oh,
This might kill Ryan though. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not that bad. It is. The spice is there and it's present. Like it's a spice that hasn't gone away. Oh man, I like it. It's got. It really does kind of remind me of almost like a brewery. Like if I got like a pulled pork sandwich from a brewery, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting with this. So
now what you're doing right now, do you consider that cannibalism?
I was just about to ask that same question. I don't, but I think that I am. It's just another Sunday for me. Wait, hold on. That feels like a weird choice for Minotaur. Minotaurs are half bull. Why is it based on pork?
Which of Minotaur, of all things, to be the spiciest? I guess they're kind of spicy. They get mad a lot.
I imagine them being soft.
It's a lighter flavor. I think it relies too much on the jalapeno.
Ooh, it is very tasty. Oh, but it hits you right on the tongue. It hits you
Yeah.
right from the get-go.
I'm giving this one a C. Even though I do like it a lot, it's C for me.
It's still going down to C, at least for me. But that's just because I can't handle spice at all. So that jalapeno's kicking my Anything over 16, let's roll for me. 11. Loch Ness! Ooh, Xander must be hype about this one.
Let's get into Loch Ness.
All right, Nessie time.
Is Loch Ness a fish?
No.
What is Loch Ness?
Loch Ness is...
Well, I guess technically nothing because it doesn't exist. But...
How dare you?
Ooh, what am I tasting?
It takes a second to like actually get the flavor of this one.
It tastes a lot like my go-to Jack Link's beef stick +1. Like this is like a step above what I would normally buy, which I normally buy like either the flat normal ones or teriyaki. So this is somewhere between those two, but like with an extra kick of flavor.
It doesn't hit me like the jalapeno did from the Minotaur. It's more the heat that like coats your mouth a little bit and like gives you little tingles, you know?
Little tiny bit of kick at the end. That's most different tasting of them. Almost has that like, it's not gamey, but it almost has that beginning of a gamey tasting meat. I do like this one, but it's not super interesting to me.
It is beef and buffalo mild. I really like it though.
I'm feeling this.
It's a little more on the hotter side. It's almost like wings.
Like mild wings.
Yeah, like mild wings. But if they were beef. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Okay.
I would eat a lot of those, and I would make myself ill in doing so. That might be my first S tier. That might be the top for me.
It's the buffalo. You can tell you're eating a different type of meat. I don't know, more that I'm having it, I'm starting to like it more. I'm gonna give it a B just because the buffalo gives it that different type of meat texture and flavor to it that I enjoy. So that's a good B right there. Right, what did you rate it?
I didn't. Hi, I rated it a B.
Time to roll for meat. And you know I'm notorious for rolling at least single digit. So roll for meat. 6.
Attaboy.
Let's go.
6 is Yeti. I was looking forward to this one. Oh, I've never had Yeti before, so this is probably the most exciting of everything that I've had today.
So the Yeti is like, most people recognize it as the Himalayan. Yeah, the Himalayan version of Bigfoot, which means that like this could be a humanoid, like an actual human, or it could be closer to like an ape of some sort, and we're not supposed to eat those.
The most interesting smelling one so far. Instantly it's sweeter, different texture. Oh my god. What is it about this that makes it so good?
This might be a first for all of us as far as taste. It's Andoville yak
Yeah.
and beef smoked.
Oh, I've never had yak and I've always wanted to try it. That is phenomenal. This is absolutely S tier. The more I have it, this is the top tier of everything that we've had so far.
Yeah, never had yak before, and honestly, that's not something I ever thought I would have. So I am curious and interested.
Oh yeah, no, it's andouille yak. So maybe
it's
that's
dark.
what we're tasting. It could be the kind of like the sausage spices from it. It makes sense because of like where the yak
the
is from.
mountains
It's
and
up in
everything.
Up in the mountains,
where
yeah.
Utilize yaks a whole bunch.
It's very mountainous.
This is my go-to road trip. I stop and I need a beef steak. This flavor right here. Very, very mild.
And there it is. It kind of tastes like almost more farmy, which is a weird way to put it, because like obviously cows and chickens and like all of the normal meats that we eat, they come from a farm. But this tastes like when you're at the farm in a good way.
I think you can taste the yak more at the end. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
that's why I said like the second bite is when you get more of that, like it comes out more.
I see what you mean about the second bite. It tastes like a yak in a good way.
That might be S tier for me. That is really, really good.
This one's high up. This is like an A+. I would eat this a lot.
Icewind Dale? Isn't that that's the wintry sort of D&D thing? If I can get that again, I'm hunting down some Yetis.
So we still have 12 flavors to try, but we're gonna pick our favorites, our most anticipated, and then the rest are up to you to go out to Mythical Meats and purchase your own and give them a taste, because truly they are all delicious, and I'm gonna be buying more. So I've been looking forward to this all day. I said it right at the top, Chupacabra. I hope that this is gonna make me cream. This smells like where the Chupacabra is from. This is like chorizo. It smells
Yes!
like
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It is indeed chorizo flavored.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I picked good. I am a huge fan of chorizo. Like I love sausage in general, and I usually go like Italian sausage because that's what people have. Every time I see chorizo on Every time I see chorizo on a menu, I'm jumping to it. So if I ever see chupacabra on the menu, I'm jumping to it because that is a delicious mythical creature.
It's a dry heat.
Cut it up into small bits and put it in an omelet. That would be phenomenal.
I would omelet a chupacabra all day. You can quote that. You can.
Okay, I'm getting my choice. These all sound amazing, but I really want to go with the. They're only doing it for a certain amount of time, I believe, if I'm correct.
I think it's a festive one.
Just a festive one, so they're only doing it for this time of year. We were doing Gobbler. Gobbler sounded like the most amazing to me. It doesn't have any like crazy meats in it or anything like that. It is turkey, beef, and cranberry snack stick. I'm so excited. Boys,
Sir,
boys.
you.
And Gobbler off the bat has a sweet smell to it.
I smell the cranberry.
Yeah,
if you get right into the cut, like I can see why this would be a good one for you, Ryan. That sweetness in there. It's a very mild flavor.
That cranberry though, that adds so much to the flavor profile. Man, that's another S tier.
That's
Another S tier.
I want to try two, but I know I can't. I know I only have to pick one. I'm really torn between Mermaid, which is Hawaiian teriyaki pork. I love a good like Hawaiian burger. I love pineapple on pizza. But I think I have to go with Gremlin or Goblin. Let's munch some goblins. Let's go back to level 1. Ooh, it smells sweet.
I like the smell a lot.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Sweet barbecue, chicken, and beef. Oh, there it is!
Yeah.
There it is! I don't know what this says about me, that I want to eat goblins more than anything else, but this is my S tier flavor. Incredible. I would 100%, just like Nigel, if you sent me an entire pack of these, I'm devouring them in an instant. Oh my god. Now, everyone can go run Lost Mines of Phandelver. Spoilers. First attack is a little goblin ambush. When you're done slaughtering those goblins, devour them. You won't regret it.
Thank you, Mythical Meats. Thank you for sending us this care package, for letting us try all of your fantastic meats. If you ever come out with more, let us know, because I will be all up on that. What other mythical creatures could we do?
Beholder. I want to eat a beholder.
Alright, that's all we got for today, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a 5-star bell on the review. Sorry, that sentence got so up. Keep it.